Hello and welcome back. And in this lecture, we are going to see that how we can handle the missing values. In the previous video, we saw that what are the missing values, what is the meaning of the missing values. But yeah, whenever you will get the data which has something missing, some data is missing there, then you need to handle it. So the first way to handle is to delete the data, right? So deletion method is the first method. So first method inside the deletion method is the list-wise deletion. List-wise deletion means simply go with those rows where any of the column value is null or where any of the column value is missing, right? So if any of the column value for any of the row is missing, then just remove that particular row, okay, in the data set, okay? And this one is very simple. And this is the first one. The other one is pairwise deletion. In the pairwise deletion, those rows we find all those rows and all those columns which are actually missing. So wherever all those columns are missing, we start deleting those rows pairwise, right? For example, here you can see the age and the income. There are two columns where there is a possibility of having a where there not a possibility. In fact, there is not a null value, not a null, not a number. Sorry, not a number value is there. NaN means missing data, which is not a number. So income is missing and age is missing, and then again income is missing. So there are two columns effectively which are missing overall data set. One is income and the other one is age. So you start deleting in the pairwise, in the pair manner. So all the age ones, age combined with the income ones, you start finding the pairs and then you start deleting it. Income with the income one. So um, you know, two with the third you will be deleting, and then the fifth one you will, if you don't want, once you delete it, like all the income ones you need to delete, like you need to have the pair. So fifth one and second one, these will be deleted, and the second one and the third one, because they contain the pair of those values, right? So income and age, these are missing in overall set. So wherever these two are missing, just start removing those rows, right? So in the pairwise deletion, you start removing all those rows for which the column values in overall or entire data set are somewhere missing. Okay, so we'll see an example, then you will be able to see it more accurately that how it works. So before we move ahead, we first need to understand that if we are going to use the deletion method, is it a good method to always, right? So if you have to find out the pros and cons of these methods, then if you see the advantages or the pros of these methods, then it's very simple to implement, and it preserves the data relationship, right? It preserves the relationship because you are removing all those columns which you are not able to find any relation, like why they are missing, right? So whatever is available, you are just keeping them, just keeping those values. So that's why you are able to find out a better relationship when you are preparing your model. And the disadvantages, this you must need to understand, this you must need to take care of when you are working on the feature engineering. So the disadvantages are like you will get a reduced data size, and also it may introduce bias. It may be that number of rows are having those columns for which there is no value available. So in that case, what you will do, if you are removing them, then it may be that the data which remains with your data set, that may create a bias. That may be, suppose you are collecting the data for all the people who are suffering from anxiety. Then in that case, it may be that only the female data has been removed. Only the female data had the missing values. So in that case, it may be that you have removed the data for the women. In that case, it will create a bias. Your data itself will create a bias to train your model. It may be that your model can find out a particular conclusion that anxiety problems more prevail into the males rather than females. So that is one of the problems. That is why you must need to take care of this thing. Like you should be able to analyze your data, whether the data or the column that I'm removing is that insignificant enough to not create a bias or not negatively able to impact the entire data set while it will be trained to prepare a prediction model, right? So I hope you are understanding what I'm trying to say. So deletion methods have these kind of disadvantages. So please keep in mind these things that we are studying here, because in most of the interview questions, these are also asked. Okay, so there are alternative methods as well. to avoid these deletion methods, mean, median imputation, regression imputation, k nearest neighbor imputation. These we will get we will be understanding in the coming videos, uh, and then multiple imputation. But yeah, today I'm going to show you in this example that how you can use the deletion method, which is the pairwise deletion method. Okay, so let us see how we can do in the pairwise deletion. So let me open the Jupyter notebook. So I have installed the Jupyter notebook. You can also install the Jupyter notebook and it will be really helpful. Jupyter notebook. You just start like this. You can locally install the Jupyter notebook. It will run on the local port and you can write your program there. Okay, so it is starting right now. So let me tell you that how you can find it out. So you can do like this. You can go to uh, install the Jupyter notebook. You can open this and here you can click on the install. So under the install section, you will be able to see all the instructions, and this I don't need to tell you because you should be able to follow the instruction, right? Because if you are going into the machine learning area and if you are not able to follow the instructions, then it's a problem. So I don't need to, I don't think I should be doing this thing that I should show you that how to install and how to get it run. Okay. So just follow this, every instruction you need to follow, and then you will be able to install it and you should be able to run it. Okay. So now it is running. So let me see where it is running. Okay. So it may be, yeah, Jupyter notebook. Yeah. This is the local host and 8088. So this is the one where it is running, right? So let me open the files. One of the files I will open, and this is untitled file. So I will just remove all the things that I have written and then I will write my own code to show you. Okay, let me remove all the things. This is not for you. Let me remove one by one and now let me write my code. Okay, so this is the code. I'm importing the Panda library and then I'm creating the sample data set. So whatever I have to import, I need to write into the one cell. Okay, so this I need to run. So you need to click on this one, this arrow, and then it will run. So there is one advantage of using the Jupyter notebook, that you don't need to run the entire program every time. Suppose I have executed this particular statement to import the library, and in this cell, if I write something new, then I can just run this particular cell. I don't need to run this cell again, the top one. So this Jupyter notebook remembers the previous run. Whatever has been, is the result from the previous run, that is stored in the Jupyter notebook, that it is able to cache. And that is why when you run the next cell, then in that case it is easy for you. I mean, it will be executing in, it will be looking like it is executing in isolation, but the thing is that it is executing in the integration with the previous statement, because the execution of the previous statement, the results of the previous statement, they are already been cached. Okay, so now let us go to the next line, create sample data set. I'm just copying all this to create the new sample data set. Okay, so let me run it so that I can be sure that I have done not any mistake. So here you can see, like, wherever there is none, it means that there is no value. The data is missing. So none, none, none. So this is missing. Now let us come to pd.data frame, all these things. Complete data I need to put into this cell. Okay, so here I am loading the data using the data frame. pd.data frame function loads the entire data. And then I'm going to drop. This is the function df.drop na. This is the function. Drop na is the function which will be deleting the data for a column. And to provide the column name, you need to write like subset is equal to, and then you need to give the column name. Right. So this is how you can drop that value, which is not a number. So drop na is the function. And then you can drop rows with missing values in the income column. So you are removing all that data which is missing from the age column, and then you are removing it from the income column, right? This is simple deletion. So first let me just make it commented so that we can only see the age related thing. Okay, so I'm just removing the age. Okay, So this is simple deletion. So df age drop na. So this has been deleted. There are four, so only the age one has been deleted because where the age was not there, that has been deleted. Okay, you can see that the age is all available. Now I'm going to remove the income one, and then I will see what is now in the income. So now I'm going to run it, and you can see that the age one is there, but all the income ones which were not a number, like wherever the none was there for the income one, all those rows have been deleted. So only three rows are there because two rows were there for which the income was not available. Okay, so here you can see, like, if you want to delete insignificant data, and which is not available, for which the data or the value in the column is not available, then in that case you can decide like this manner. Okay, so this is the way you can deal with the missing values. And if you have to deal with the pairwise, then again you need to, we have understood, like you can decide to delete both. Okay, so this is the one, df, sorry, df income and then df age. So let us see. So this one and this one both have been combined. So if you have to combine both of these, so df income is basically it's a complete data set. Okay, and if you want to add both of these two and want to remove all those where the na is available, then in that case also you can remove it. Okay, so if you see just the income and also just you want to see for those where the age is not available, then in that case you can also do the same thing. Like in case of income, we have all the rows which are having the income, but I also want to delete the age one, right? So what I will do, again I will do df underscore income is equal to df dot drop na, and subset is equal to age. Okay, a capital. And now if I print df, and now if I print df again, df underscore income, then in that case I remove this one, the top one, and I just want to print this one. Okay, so okay, just a minute. Df underscore income, I have to remove it from here. So now if I run it, then you can see that the age one has also been deleted. So if you have to do the pairwise deletion as well, then you can do it. And this is the extreme case where you have removed all those rows wherever the missing values were available, right? So I mean, if you want to do the pairwise deletion wherever the age and income are, I mean, we have these two columns only, right? If there were three columns and wherever the age and income and that other column is also missing, and then you need to create a pair of all those values, then it may be that you will be left with few of the few of the rows which are not completely having the non-missing values. There could be some missing values, but still the row will be available. There could be some situation, which is all depending on how you are preparing your pair, and again that depends on your analysis, your analytical skill and your analysis skill to find out which of the columns are significant for you. Okay, so with this, I would like to conclude today's video, and in the next video, we will meet soon. Till then, have a nice day and